what they call happiness. So he said he may want to share, because he came to understand how I teach, how I share, and from the story I share, it gave him joy, and he wants to share all this so that you all can develop the faith and benefit. Because he has his understanding and perspective of looking at it, and he said he has been in the Dhamma for so long, followed so many teachers, so many monks, but they cannot teach like that. Because they teach here, they teach there. Then he said, at that moment he realized I link everything. Then I link it to life, understand? This is the living Dhamma. We let Chee Way share. Sadhu. Yeah.
Thank you, Brother Teo, and all Kalyamitas.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for this opportunity to attend your retreat.
Sadhu. Yeah.
And to have all the Dharma friends with us. It's very inspiring, and yeah, it is a personal experience I want to share, because the last few years my vision and my hearing has declined, and you know, I have macular degeneration.
Oh, okay.
So I was just telling Tracy that I'm using my peripheral vision to focus in. And it's very, very stressful.
Yes, stressful.
And by doing that, you actually lose vision of the surrounding.
Correct.
So what you taught just now was amazing. That when you focus in, you lose.
You lose your ability to be aware of all those things outside, so you can understand straight away because of your. That's why blessing in disguise. Understand? This is the reality. But when you confront it with understanding, with acceptance, there is no suffering. Then when you do it, they give the condition for him to penetrate what I say, the spacious awareness from our pure nature. From there, like the sixth Vedya, he realized how amazing is it that all Dhamma is not apart from that nature. You understand? All Dhamma means what? The conditioned world, phenomenal world, existential world's activity. Means all the mundane mind creation, like the Buddha said, mind is a foreigner, all things mind is cheap. But without awareness, you cannot see this creation. So this creation comes from your shrinking of the spacious awareness, which is your true nature. Where you want to perceive. You want to know the world through the mundane mind. So the mundane mind can only perceive. Then through memory, you input content or consciousness based on your views, opinion, then you are trapped inside that content. Means your world is only this thought and its content. That's why Krishnamurti, he got the awareness, he very wise, he know thought is respond to memory. Without memory, you cannot create thought. You cannot perceive, you don't know what that thing is. Then after that you think, you stir your mind, Sankhara Sanya. Sankhara Sanya is the cooking inside your thinking. Then the mental intention based on your views, opinion, which before you have the Dhamma, the enlightenment, you will have the evil roots. Understand? So this thought, how can it compare to the spacious awareness? True or not? That's why this one is very limited. There's a thought cannot understand what is outside of his peripheral. That's like what Chee Way came to know. So this is how you create. That's why Buddha said, through consciousness, you remember the greatest magician. This is illusionary. We got thought, understand? Images, mental, energy, understand? So the phenomenal world is a phenomenal world of consciousness, which is an illusionary world. So this magician is actually an illusionist that create illusion for you to grasp and cling and entangle yourself and suffer. You understand? So now he can understand very fast. The way I draw his eye problem, when he focused because of that aging type of disease, loses his ability to be conscious of seeing consciousness, to be conscious of the surrounding, he loses the ability. Then he can focus, concentrate, and see or listen to what I share and all those things. So he can only do either or. Understand? So your mind is the same. Either you are aware with this pure nature, which is your true mind, or you are lost in thought, creating thinking, limiting yourself to all the instrument of thought, field of thought, thinking that this is very important. Why? Because this thought is good for study, accumulating knowledge, creating duality, have a lot of like meaning, understand? But the whole phenomenal world like very real, very interesting. If you work hard, you believe you can be successful financially, academic-wise. So they call it the success of life, mundane success. I wrote in the book when I was invited to give a seminar in Bangkok under this World Buddhist Fellowship, where all the speakers from various countries are invited. Every country, they invite a monk and a lay person. I am the lay person that represents Malaysia. So it was in the year 2013. So I went. Then I was given the topic, like how to apply the Dhamma to understand life, to live life and all those things. So I wrote a paper. Then later on, the Kaimita that followed me, they told me, Bro Chee, your paper is very good. Why not put it into a book? That's how the book came out. I think I brought a few copies there. Who managed to get it? Anybody got it? The name of the book? Success in Life via the Dhamma Way.
Something like that.
Not inside the box. Never mind. Mean not inside the box. I thought, what you look, hey, good pun never mind. Next time you come to my house, we have. Or go to the website. The book is there. That one is very good. There? Who has it? Yes, that is the one. Wow, you were so lucky. I brought two only. This one, the paper I wrote, so thin, I tell you, the essence is there. Success in life via meditation following the Dhamma way. See? You look at, this one is me. This lay person is me. Then the monk, there are 4 monks, 5 monks up there. Then one bhikkhu. So the country that don't have lay people, I think they send the bhikkhuni, I think. So the other one, Singapore, sent this lady. Then Thailand, this lay person. Then I am the Malaysia one. You read this book, it's very good. I wrote about the success in life. What's the end? Material success within the mundane life normally refer to what? Academic success, okay? Academic excellence, success when you are young, studying. Then career, the next phase. Career success when you come out to work. Then financial freedom, to make us feel secure in life. Early retirement, to do what you want in life. This is what people aspire for, financial freedom and early retirement to do the. Then last one is having an understanding and have a good and happy family unit, leading to relationship success. Means your life, your family unit, your relationship with fellow living being and your loved one, you also have the ability, understand? Then you know what I wrote. The first 4 success can be realized by most people who are determined, hardworking, but the 5th one is more difficult to achieve because it needs some form of wisdom and understanding. Let us say you are able to achieve all of the life above materialistic success, means the first 4. But your life reality but is your life really complete? And are you really happy and safe? What happens when you are confronted with the first noble truth reality? Can you handle? Are you still able to have that peace, the harmony, and the love and the joy? Most people can't. So because of that, the Buddha said, when you confront this first noble truth reality without the requisite spiritual wisdom or understanding, you will be afflicted, and suffering will be the result, as explained earlier by me. Hence, one still needs to cultivate the requisite spiritual understanding to complement one's life. Otherwise, the first noble truth life reality can still afflict you. Then, in conclusion, you know what I shared. My present life in this world was indeed rather blessed, for I not only excel in my academic field, I also reached the pinnacle of my civil engineering career life. I also able to achieve my financial freedom fairly early too. You know what age? Want to make a guess? Same age as when I get the Dhamma connection, age 35. Then after that, I was able to achieve my financial freedom fairly early too. And this has enabled me to finally retire officially from my engineering career. That time when I wrote this book, 2013, was 12 years ago. Means 2001, understand? But the reason why I wait till 2001 to retire is where I wait till my daughter Sui to graduate. I make sure they don't go overseas. I don't have to earn so much money to have financial freedom. So both of them study local, but they did very well. So because of that, I retired to do the thing that I love to do, like sharing the Dhamma and helping people with problems, depression and all those things. Then I was also blessed with a very good family unit with a lot of love and understanding among ourselves. My relationship with all my loved ones, me, my brothers, my sister, my friend, and my colleague are very cordial and good too. Last but not least, I was also blessed with a fairly good past that had enabled me to have the requisite spiritual understanding to complement my materialistic success in life over the last 24 years. Since 1989, I was able to make use of my spiritual understanding and my own personal success in life management to help many people who had affinity with my nature, with this nature of mine, to cope with their life problem. With this, I will end my seminar talk that day. Thank you so much for your patient and kind attention. See, dated August 2013. This one cannot lie on. Sui An was with me, Nipo was with me, Brother Ko, Mrs. Ko, they all were with me. I don't know whether Ching Yap there or not, I forgot anymore. Padmasuri, Brother Teo also there. See? Brother Teo not there, only you. Yeah. You are TK or KC?
Casey.
Oh yeah, KC, sorry, I addressed you wrongly. So continue, yeah, Chee Way.
Yeah. Well,
no, put near your mouth.
okay.
They can't hear you.
Basically, knowing the Dharma, I'm very grateful that my eyesight and my hearing is deteriorating when I'm in the ripe old age. So I was very willing to accept it, but I didn't know that by trying to focus on all this, I'm actually causing so much strain.
Correct.
My eyesight might deteriorate even faster.
Correct.
Yeah. So sometimes I need to drive when pain is all around.
Correct. Yeah.
And I feel it's quite dangerous for me and others. And actually, when I drove, I had to not focus like the speedometer. I just open.
Spacious awareness. You are not like the thought that always focus. Means you allow it to be, then the wider vision can see things, understand?
Better,
better, much better.
So, but even then, in Australia, we have to go for physical test.
Correct. Before they renew your license.
Every year.
Every year.
Every year.
We all lucky.
So
we all pass one time for life. No need to take the exam again.
So my physical test is due in the middle of December. So I was wondering, for the safety of everybody, including myself, I should not take drive at all.
What one of my friend did, a good friend, because he's doctor also, Dr. Wong. He happened to be my MIT group. You know what is MIT? Not the US one. MIT is our grouping. Because we are all retired, successful, and his age is, I think, about Chee Way's age, 80 something, 85, 86, like that. He also have hearing problem, vision problem, and other related problem, but relatively healthy. Understand? They're a very nice person. He used to take me out for lunch, consult me. Then when he get my advice, he very happy. Because after he talked to me, he know I'm different and I understand a lot of things. So this MIT means makan, investment, and travel. If you want to join, you let me know. But I'm the youngest inside there. So we all every time take turn to belanja. So we have makan. Then after that, investment. All of them are very good investors. You know one of them is who or not? The Chinese educated one will know. He's very famous among the Chinese. Leng Yan. He and the wife. Our good friend. He always talk to me. He like to talk to me. He know my understanding of investment also very good. And he is very famous among the Mandarin. He wrote a few books. Very popular, sell very well. So because of that, we also travel, understand? Sometimes we travel together, sometimes we travel ourselves. So this type of grouping is when you retire, when you are successful, you can come together and develop the understanding and joy. So what I'm trying to share with you is I want you to know this person overcome your problem by hiring a driver. Understand? Easiest. Pay a bit. Anywhere want to go, call Grab. Then he got his own reliable driver. Want to go long distance, he together with the wife use the MPV, the Toyota Wildfire, or Alphard, I forgot already. So he sometimes invite us together. Another 2 families, so 5 or 6 of us. We travel, so he got no problem. Go down to KL, the famous restaurant that he like to eat. The Hamid Kei lah. Yak Kei in KL the traditional one, Cha Hu and all those things, Xiu Hu and all those things. He hire. Of course he can afford lah, that's why he pay. It's not cheap at all. Minimum, I think, 4 hours or what. And 1 hour, how much? The brother told us how much. My son also hired the driver. Because now he promoted until he got driver. Then during office hour, driver is yours. After office hour, you have to pay yourself. So sometimes because of us, he actually asked the driver to come and fetch us and all that. So these are the means. Bro Chee Way, I know you can afford. Understand? So make life easy. Understand? Then together with Beng sit at the back. That is what I say. You can afford. Why not? Understand? This is not indulgent. No. This is not craving. No. Forget about it. Understand? This is something that you can afford and you can have. Why not? That is life. Understand?
So, but basically recognizing that, my vision is not good enough. I have been using taxi service in Perth, to take me here.
That's good.
To be on the safe side.
Better.
And I accept my condition
very good.
well. But unfortunately, sometimes people don't accept it.
Oh, don't worry. Your children, your loved one, they have their own understanding and view. Sometimes they insist you go here, you go there. There was a case, a young couple, because they all successful. I think they are, don't know, very qualified, study until career also very good. Then the father also actually having happy life, before retire. After retire, the children come back, oh, cholesterol cannot eat. Too much fat, too much salt cannot eat. You know what happened to the father? He like to eat salty and he like to eat all those, cannot eat. Then he became like, don't know what to do. The children want him, so he obliged. Then he become miserable. All this food gum. Then you know what happened? He's sick, He get into trouble, then finally almost died, So forget about what people say, your understanding, don't worry, your life, you live. I always tell Kayamita, their life, let them live. Understand?
Being in a group of Dharma friends, it's amazing. So I let them know my hearing is not good. If I ask them to repeat 2-3 times, like Sui An, they
no
will
problem.
do it without any annoyance.
No problem.
You can hear in their voice.
Yes.
There is no annoyance.
Correct.
So they are there to help.
Yes.
And even Sui An download the
and let you see. Let you see.
So I'm very appreciative of that. I'm very happy.
Not only you, a lot of my friends, one of them is in the MIT group, Gumoy. The first time he came to the Kayamita gathering, he didn't know. Then he came and told me, he said, wow, Bhatiyo, your group different, your Kayamita, I don't know them also, they're so sincere and so friendly. Because you know how to look at people's intent and character. And that it was 10 over years ago. Not only you and Gumoy, a lot of people tell me, Bhatiyo's Kayamita different. Very different. Because you look the website, I put down there, virtue of Kayamita, the attribute of it. This is how the Dhamma actually transform them. And all of them benefit in one way or another. That's why they have faith. Then they apply basic advice of the Buddha. And that's avoid all evil, do good, be kind, develop virtue and all. This is what Dhamma is. No need to vipassana, jhana, then insight, everything, then believe you enlightened. For what? After that you cannot live life, don't understand life, got a lot of First Noble Truth entanglement. So what type of enlightenment is that? Don't have the embodiment of Noble Eightfold Path. So check, don't be gullible.
So
very good.
So that now
put nearer your mouth.
Now the thing is, I've listened and practiced under many teachers. And some of the elements that you taught are there. Like don't focus. So when you focus,
then not connected. Not connected.
And some teachers say, have a science around awareness.
Yes.
But how to do it?
They cannot tell you. They don't even know what the awareness is. To them it's conscious. When you are conscious, they think that is awareness. That's why I wrote a book. This book. What is the difference between awareness and consciousness? You read this and you will know why they are trapped in thought. And they still think that is awareness. They say they're aware that they got anger. They're aware that they still have fear. Is that awareness? No. Awareness means when that fear, anger arise, your awareness, your true mind is with it. The thing thing that they talk about, where I got anger means the past participle, understand? Got anger means earlier on when anger aroused, he conscious, but he's not aware. Then after that he recollect, yeah, I still got anger. Then he said, I still got anger, no, that delusion. Then what they want to do? They want to suppress the anger or do away the anger. Because they think they are cultivator. They're supposed to have the understanding and already enlightened. How come they still have this anger? And this anger, sensual desire, and ill will are the first two mental hindrances now. The first two evil root of greed and hatred now. So these are very basic defilement now, where you need to clear one now. If they cannot clear, it reflects that they are not doing the cultivation correctly. So they suppress, they control. And that is the reason why they cannot develop the understanding. Because this awareness is not the thought that recollect the anger. And this is the one that develop the Sakaya Ditti, where it's egoic. That's why you say, I see, I am angry, I have fear. But the Buddha already taught you the five aggregate is impermanent, non-self, anatta. If you attach and cling one thing's your way, you suffer. Like just how you share, you try. You want to focus because you want things your way, which is not nature's way. Then this dukkha, suffering, arise. And you say, it stresses you out. Then it may deteriorate faster. So that is the result of wanting things your way, understand now? So this is Dhamma, nothing to do with his decision to do it or not to do it. Well, it so happened he do it, become a blessing, he develop understanding of this. But you have to, like there is something you have to sacrifice back for doing that, understand? But Chee Way, if you make aspiration, invoke power of merit, where you have merit, for causes and conditions for your eyesight to recover to normal vision, I tell you, somebody will come and somehow you will find the right person. You know what my father did? He was almost 80 years old. His vision also gone. He told me he cannot cross the road. That one I think is cataract or what, I'm not sure. So my sister in the medical field took him to UKM. That time was 2004. 2004, now 19 years, 20 years ago. He went there, the doctor checked. Oh, he said, never mind. Now this is small issue. They can replace the lens inside there. Okay. I took it out, put it in. After one night, I went and see him again. He was full of joy. He talked to me. He said, in Hakka, ang奇怪, it's so strange. I can see so clearly, like when I was young. Perfect vision. Then he, without hesitation, do the second eye. This kind of thing can happen. Technology, don't understand. You just pass the word around, then make the aspiration. You remember? Ask for forgiveness. Then you have the cultivation, you have the merit. Invoke power of merit, no need to wait for causes and conditions. By the power of all this merit and wholesomeness that I have developed or cultivated since the time I started understanding the Dhamma and the importance of virtue and all those things, may it arise the causes and conditions for you to recover to normal eyesight, to regain back your eyesight so that you can live the normal life. I tell you, something will happen.
Would that be tantamount to craving, Brother Teo?
This is what happened. Forget about all these things. Like the lady that asked me, Brother Teo, I buy lala, I fry, I got problem or not? You keep killing. Forget about it. You are invoking natural law, understand? Invoking power of merit, which the Buddha also used before, understand? Imina punyang, that karma, the merit. The punyang is the merit, and kamena. Mami bala samagamo, satang samaga. You mean the Buddha also craving, aspire to be enlightened? Please, when you understand there is no such thing. That is our nature's law. You don't kill, you don't harm, you don't violate. You make aspiration also cannot. Huh? Adhitan also cannot. It's a perfection that you have to cultivate as a Bodhisattva. Understand? Right. Because you are so conditioned by all this. Then you have it already. When people admire something, can I like that? It could be what? No. Because last time you did that to people. It's the same. There is craving. No, why you so stupid? You go and make that type of or aspiration. And now, when this message go to you, instead of receiving it, that question come out. This is what karmic is all about. You understand? Right. So you don't have right understanding. Karmic obstruction is everywhere. So you have to understand all this.
So thank you so much, Brother Teo, for putting it so clearly.
Very easy to understand. And related to life.
And also your examples.
Fantastic.
Your own family. This is amazing.
It's like fairy tale.
Yeah, we can relate to it because we went through the same problems. So thank you very much.
Okay, let us rejoice. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Good sharing.
He made a choice to go back the village.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Hometown,
Yes.
I made that trip 20 over years ago. I went back to Yanlong. Yuan further up. My father one is further up. After Taipu, Song Chakang. My mother Ha Chakang. Yan Lew. The circular building. Tulo. 40 old family now. I went back. I visited them. Out of the 40 old family left, we only 8. The rest all moved out. That building, the Yanlong, has been 2 centuries already. Big everything there. About go back. You have opportunity condition. I went back and see my father's. I think the brother's wife, then their children and all those things. Then my mother's side my mother a lot of brother and sister. Then their children and all things. So we get to know them. Then one of them came over. The son wanted to study in Malaysia, so I took care of him, stay at my house. Now after he developed the education, he went to UK to get his degree. Then now back in China, he became so successful. Where I predicted, I told him, with your father's ability to send you here, meant to be, you will be successful. Went back now, because in China at that time, 20 over years ago, 1990 something, you graduate overseas with a degree from UK, you know how popular you become. So he went out, the father also got connection, so he went out very high, very successful. Then every time asked me to go back visit him. He had a lot of gratitude. He stayed at my place, I guided him, I cared for him, and we used to take him out for lunch and all those things. Near the KDU college, my daughter studied there. I said, you study there, near my house. That's how everything fall into place. When you have affinity, trapped in China also are supposed to difficult life, but the evolution of society is different. So after that, when China came out, 20 over years ago in the early 90s, China not as 强大 as it is now yet, but his father, rank and file, grew up very sincere, very kind. He managed to become successful. Not much education. And you know why I help him? My father went back to China. He wants to help the brother and the children there. Then he went back. Then all of them, because they are so poor, even my father's brother, the wife and the children, they only interested in his money. So even though that he helped them, he helped one of them buy lorry to transport so that can make a living. Understand? Then the other one, he support them to buy a shop lot for them to do business. Understand? Then 2 of the sons do business. Then one of them bought the lorry freight, deliver goods, do the transport and make the living. So all this make my relative all very happy. But you know what happened when my father went back? Their intent is to get money from him. The only guy who is honest and didn't is that guy that sent his son over. Well, I got one cousin sister, my mother's side, married to him in Xi'an, very poor area. But he rank and file, he worked very hard, and he very sincere. He took my father around on the train to visit all the place my father wanted to visit. Then, not interested in his money. My father gave him money, buy the train ticket. All the change he give back to him. Then whatever expenses he pay himself, he don't want to burden money. Then my father remind me when he came back. He said, if this guy come over, please take care of him. And my mother, because the sister's daughter is married to him. So he received the message that he is coming over on a business trip. He, the Chanting, he together with his boss, who is his very good boss, take care of him, rank and file, promote him to assistant Chanting. The two, because they revamped the GLC, the cigarette factory, until turn around make money, become so they were rewarded, go overseas for seminar, all those things. Then he's an expert in cigarette. Any cigarette pass to him, he take it out, he go through his nose, he can tell you what tobacco from where. Then the filter, he said, you don't smoke after the half. Means you smoke 2/3, the last half don't smoke. Very unhealthy. And because he is very honest, so when he came over that time, they were still quite poor. My mother told me, that he's coming. And I said, you come down. Then I fetched him, to the hotel they stay. So first time I met them, then he talked to me, then the boss also that they were happy. Then I took them to my house. Wow, they saw my house, they don't believe. Wow, he said, Malaysia really good, I said. Then he very happy. And because of that, his son, when about to go college, he bring it over and he requested from me, help him find a tertiary education so that he can send him over and he can get the tertiary education and go to UK. I said, no problem, you say. That's how. Your kindness, your virtue, your sincerity, he helped my father. My father tell me. Then because of that, I remember, I told my mother, you fly down from Alaska. I drive him out alone to the hotel in KL. I don't know the hotel. That time no ways. But I look at map, but I found it. Then I took him to my house. Then I drive him back again. That's why he got faith in me, because he see I very sincere. And I also take care of him. Then we talk very well. We are simple. And he know I have the Dhamma. That's why he entrusted his son over. He also like my wife. So we took care of him. Life is not what you think. Don't try to be selfish. Don't be calculative. You will be rewarded on sincerity, virtue. Okay? Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. How did we come to here? Now Padmasuri. Now Padmasuri. You want to share your meditation. That one more interesting.
Hello. Good day, Bratio, Mrs. Liu, and all Kalamitas. Bratio, can I share something else first?
Okay, no problem.
Okay. I think Po Cheng is waiting for me to share about this. Where is she?
Po Cheng, lying down meditation. She is hearing you. She aware. Don't worry, you speak.
Okay, I share what happened at my house about 8 months ago. This is to arise faith in the Triple Gem, Guan Yin Bodhisattva and Brother Teo. Okay, this is what happened. My husband's colleague, 70 plus years old, I think 70 years old. with a daughter 40 plus, single, working in Melbourne, and was hit by lymphoma. I think 4th stage already. So the doctor told him, take her home. He has about 2-3 days more to go. So the father came to my house to send something to tune, and he told me he was really very, very sad lamentation. You can see all the suffering in him, from the face, from the body. Actually, before this, I have been inviting him. I said, I have a Thursday class in my house. Oh. If you are free, you come. He cultivated, but off and on. The mother also cultivated, off and on. They have been following Ajahn Brahm. So I said, you come to my house and join the class. But he didn't turn up. So that day when he come, he was very sad. I said, I can't help you much, or I don't know much. So I said, anyway, my teacher shared here Thursday class. So he requested, I said, you can do a puja here. So requested to do a puja at my house. So I said, my teacher shared here, maybe my teacher nature can help you. I told him like that. So I light a lotus candle for him. So we did a prayer. And he told me her daughter's birthday is another 2-3 days time. He hoped that her daughter can cross the 44th birthday. Can have another birthday with them. So he bowed, and then he did a puja, and then he light the lotus, the oil lamp at my house. I said, hopefully this can help you. So he went back. So 2 days later, he called Tune up. He said the daughter wake up, can do all the cleaning at home. Can vacuum the house, everything. So they went back to the doctor. The doctor also quite shocked. He said, left few patches because they say the cancerous cells already spread. And they asked him to take her home to wait for another 2-3 days.
Lymphoma very fast. Very fast.
So they said left few patches. So after that he was very happy. But drag. He was very happy, and then the girl also texted the father, say he dreamed about Yao Shifo.
Oh, sadhu.
Yao Shifo, so
medicine Buddha.
Medicine Buddha. So asked me to help see where got medicine Buddha, and then I recall there's when downstairs, you see there's a pagoda with all the lights, that's the medicine Buddha lights. Every family, if you want to light 100 ringgit a year, you can light one lamp, so they are doing the puja every day, morning and evening. So it helped to support them. So I said, maybe you can light one lamp there. So we go and light the lamp. So this girl, she recovered,
Wow, sadhu.
She recovered, but it gave her another about 4 months plus after that. But that 4 months plus is enough for her to arrange everything, to calm down everything, the father to do the preparation. So
sadhu.
They were actually very grateful. Very grateful.
Sadhu.
And that bring me talk about, I said my teacher actually teach here, you can try You can try, but it works. I think mainly because they have affinity with the Dharma, and they have affinity with Kuan Yin and with Bradio's nature with the true Dharma.
Okay, sadhu. Let me explain further. Because now I hear the actual full story. Earlier one was short one. Based on what is being said, you know what happened. You all should understand. We are Padmasuri and Brother Teo. Since the year 2008, I think they started, or 2009, I forgot already. You remember first retreat? You told me
2009, I think
2009. The first retreat, after the retreat, you and Ingbi full of joy. The first thing you tell me is, you say last time you have been looking for a teacher who can teach you for very long. almost 20 years old. Then finally you found me, you full of joy. Then after the retreat, you're more convinced. And you got one very sincere wish. You want to bring Brother Teo in, the husband. Then I remember AB also say, want to bring Jiang in and also. But finally, somehow, the Thursday class was in Sui An House. Then got one day, because of the pure, sincere wish or what, then Brother Teo also got the affinity. But Teo, I first don't believe this one. No. He's a public listed company ED, he's actually the actor, and no time for all this nonsense. Then that day, Padmasuri requested him to fetch him to Sui An House to attend the Thursday class. Then the Teo, of course, he loved Padmasuri so much, so voluntary fetching. Then Padmasuri very smart, is it? You have to wait for me or what? 2 hours, he said, you go back. Go back after 2 hours, you have to come again, He said, you must have come in. Then he reluctantly come in. You know what happened after the first sharing? He keep on coming non-stop. Then after that, the two of them have so much faith. His husband also joined retreat away. Then the Thursday class, sometimes Sui An's house, then later on moved to his house. You know how that house become what it is? He invited me for Dana in the old house before. Then the energy there become quite good because we share quite a lot of classes when Sui An not free. Then you know what happened? They got such sincere, pure wish and generosity. They bought the neighbor. They pay quite high price. Then renovate the whole house, make into like a vihara for us to go there and share the Dhamma and teach. Then every time I there, the energy there, the Dhamma I share, you can ask Song there who attend. I teach the unique code. The type of Dhamma that come out, Alicia also know, a lot of guys, Song also know. Very different, very, very profound and all those things. Then I can feel that the vibration all very good. Then the energy there very strong. Then because she spent a lot of money, buy that type of rupang, I think marble, marble.
Han Pai Yi.
Han Pai Yi.
Han is jade, white jade.
Oh, white jade. Oh, but not marble that one.
Not marble.
The Maitreya and all those things.
Yes, white jade.
Oh, white jade, no wonder. All the wisdom energy collected down there. Then every time I go there, I pay respect. I say, this house is charged. I say, then I told Padmasuri and Bhatti, I say, sadhu you. Then a lot of Kayamita went there, they feel very good. Wow, this is so conducive, better than Vihara. And because of that, they came to know me, they very close to me, helped me do all the printing of the book, all those things, the website and all those things. About last time, every spiritual trip, he's the cameraman. You ask Sui An, I say. He compiled the book and he compiled all the photo, very nice one. Not the one that is forward, no. His one is Sui An called what? The original one. High resolution. Then someone never mind. They all full of joy doing all this for so many years. Then every gathering of Kayamita, Padmasuri helped to organize together with Joy Sui An they all. Then he got so much joy, understanding. Then every now and then come and see me, go and check the food that we order, whether it's suitable or not, then food taste. Then in between, keep on asking me free or not, we go lunch, we go dinner. So because of that parami that they develop, because you may not understand, you think you only belanja ordinary Kayamita for lunch or for dinner. You don't know what happened. A lot of things, when there is sincerity or what, like I told Chee Way, he invited me to Perth with the wife. You know, they are so sincere, they took care of us and take us around. And because of that, I invoke power of merit when he need help. Because the son got a very severe serving accident. Then later on, the wife also surgery. So luckily, Chee Way, he has the understanding and the faith. He contacted Sri An and informed us. Then I told him, don't worry, I will do the necessary. So I invoke his power of merits, of what he has done for the Kayamita and me. And the son recovered beautifully. That's why he also recovered beautifully. So all these are understanding, understand? So like just now he came and asked me that question. I say, you don't worry, your parami, this life alone is enough for you to make sure you don't miss this window, understand? But you must know how to invoke that power, understand? Power of merit for whatever you want to do, to plant the seed of Bodhi. Then so happen today is before the Bodhisattva vow tomorrow. That's why I teach him how to do. I say, after that you are home. He worried what no? But why I miss this window? Because he listened to what I say. He quote me wrongly. Because the next window, tan and tan jing gu. I said, no need one. I say, why you worry? That one is from your thought. The thought, analyze, reason, project, have fear. What if I don't make it? Forget about it. My wife also already told you all. Faith, sincere, diligent, do. Understand? Do what you have to do. So develop understanding and plant the seed of Bodhi. At this time, follow the yellow card that I advise you all. Your future all taken care of. Why you can miss this window? Understand or not? So a lot of this understanding can only surface when you have the causes and conditions to share all this. Do you realize if I don't ask you to share, all this cannot come out? If I don't ask Padmasuri to share, all this cannot come out. Understand? That's why don't be shy. Okay? Continue.
Okay, another one is what happened this morning when I was sitting there. So Bharatiya was sharing. I was reading this one appear in front of me.
Yeah.
Well, usually these two verses is very beautiful.
Yeah.
犹如普令众生得法喜，犹如满月显高山。It means普令 means let all the sentient beings rejoice the blissfulness of the Dhamma. 法喜。
sadhu. Very
Then
good.
犹如满月显高山。It's like a bright moon shining on top of a mountain. So what by this nature understanding is the situation is like brother sitting here. The situation is describing exactly condition that we are having now.
Do you know the last few days why it rained, then the mist cover and all that? Today completely sunny. A lot of things happening up there you ought to know. So don't worry. These are nature's occurrences. Not that I got psychic, no. I cannot see, I cannot know. But I can sense. My awareness nature know. These are all the things that will arise and happen. When you have the Dhamma, everything moves according to nature's law. You reap what you sow. You are born of your karma, heir to your karma, conditions brought by your karma. You are what you are of your karma. When you take care of karma, when you have the Dhamma, karma take care of you, Dhamma take care of you. So all this, including the Dhamma protector, everything, all the devas, all the great beings, nature, they all will rejoice, and through their nature, their vow, they will actually complement your cultivation. Then I had this understanding. One of my teachers also told me the same thing. He said, do you know, all the Buddhas and the great beings, their nature is ever radiating for the cultivator of the way. You understand? No? They radiate for the cultivator of the way. What you need is you must do your part. Understand? No? You are cultivator of the way means what? Let's say they radiate all this blessing, protection, guidance, Dhamma, understanding to all. Then how much you can receive depend on what? You don't have a cup, you like 波汤赛, You know what happened? Mindfulness also don't have. You use your hand. How much can you hold the water? All finally sip out. Whatever you can hold and quickly sip like go quick like that. A little bit at a time. And every time I do that. But you have a cup. Anytime you want, receive, take your time to drink. Like Zen. You know what is Zazen? Drinking a cup of Chinese tea is Zazen. Means meditation, awareness. Where you drink with complete awareness, without the thought. Without the thought means what? Fully aware, fully tasting. The pure consciousness, the awareness of it. So this is what awareness is. Rather than thinking, lost in thought, then while you drink, actually you are satisfying your craving, understand? Your desire, your sense bud. But you never really taste that tea. You never really taste that food. When you really taste, you find out for yourself. That pure awareness, silent. Then everything is so pristine inside. But of course when it comes to food, there are preference, because we have our preference. Like a lot of Kayanamita know, when we go out for spirituality, we order, if they leave it to me, I always order those few things that I like. They all know, you ask them. The first one is what? Hami Falampong. Then the kangkong and other things. So they know, not to say that I like, what condition to have, why not? Understand? I can order, I can afford, and we are not spending too much. Why not? Understand? So understanding is very important. Okay? So that sharing is very good. That particular saying. Then I saw one by Alicia. Is it? 一切有为法，如梦幻泡影，如露亦如电，应作如是观。Diamond Sutra. Where is Alicia? Oh, 你哪里找到的？那个很好。pass the mic.
其实 Bro Gerald 这个《金刚经》是弘一法师的手写版。
No wonder.
So Freddy 的 cousin 有一部。那天我去看到，然后
你跟他拍下来
对，我就跟他拍下来。所以该 Bro Gerald 讲到这边的时候，我就法喜充满。我就把那个拍了下来。
Send to our retreat
对
WhatsApp site.
因为我明白到。
Well, that one is the most wonderful, profound wisdom stanza of Diamond Sutra. You know what that meaning is? 一切有为法 means within our existential world, conditioned world, everything is conditioned number, dependent originating, condition arising, causal phenomena, no reality, exhibiting the three universal characteristics. So because it is like that, 一切有为法 they are 如梦幻泡影. You know what is 梦? 梦 is dreamlike. 幻 is illusion. 泡 is bubble. 影 is shadow. So beautifully described. So that the phenomenal world of form and consciousness, you cannot be deceived by it. You will not grasp, you will not cling. Then they continue. They didn't stop there. He said, 如露亦如电, like a morning dew and a lightning flash. What is a morning dew? Is it very permanent? Does it last very long? Sunrise, the dew will slowly evaporate, gone. Then lightning flash means what? A lot of your sense door activity is like that, lightning flash. Pew, gone, pew, gone. Well, the reality is the present moment. The moment you arise, it passes away. Arise, pass away. This moment, next moment, next moment. So when you start to see reality, when you start to see the phenomenal world exhibiting this, then you know that stanza is very powerful. Some of the phenomena last longer, like the dew. But no matter how long, even like our body, maybe 76 average, some may live longer, 100 plus, some may die earlier. So you don't know. So when you understand this, the last stanza, the sentence, you know what it says? 应作如是观. You have to contemplate it. Thus means suchness. This is the Dhamma. You understand this, you penetrate, you liberate. You realize the highest wisdom within the Diamond Sutta. Because the Diamond Sutta is very unique one. The teaching is very unique one. Do you know what is the Diamond Sutta? Jinggang Jing. When I share and teach them in SS2, you know what I told them? That book is for enlightened beings. That book actually don't have any teaching. Understand? But all the stanza that they write down there, very difficult to understand. Because it's like the opposite one, like contrary, the conditioned Dhamma and the unconditioned, the conditioned Dhamma and the unconditioned. So, if you don't have that penetrating understanding, wisdom born of that nature, you cannot comprehend or cannot understand. Then according to the sutta, the Buddha, when he proclaimed the sutta, he said, wherever there is a Dhamma teacher or master who can proclaim or teach this style of sutta, that way place is going to become very, very different, very special. You go and check in the sutta, it's mentioned. So not easy to understand all this style of sutta. That's why everything just fall into place. I didn't start it. They request themselves. When the time comes, they request. When the time comes, even Bodhisattva way, I'm not supposed to teach until after Maitreya came. Then suddenly the Kayamita 215 towards the end wrote to me, email. So many, together ask for the Bodhisattva way. Got one Kayamita say, he will never dream of asking this question because he's very contented in the same good way. He said, Sotapan already count his blessing, very happy. He said, where got that intent to go this way to be Sammasambuddha? And he know very long. But he said, somehow the condition came and he developed that intent. But actually not they all. It's up there, all those beings that want this to be shared. That's why they condition them to simultaneously have all this intent. And they one by one wrote to me, you go and read this blue book, Cultivating the Bodhisattva. It's all inside there. Understand? And because of that, I tell myself, okay, if that is the condition, then I share. Then again, Padmasuri, he came and said, Brother Teo, 1st of January 2016, start the first sharing. Then after that, not long, second sharing. Then not long, third sharing. Not long, fourth sharing. Just like Dhamma sharing like that. And you know what happened? After that, one Kayamita volunteered to do the transcript. Then he sent me the transcript. I edit through to make sure it's correct. Then I look at it. These four I combine become a book now. The Bodhisattva way. Then they also take the vow that time before the book come out. Then later on the book come out. That's why you get to read. And inside there, I share a lot of the email thing and all those things. And you must read the book, the blue book. Okay? That's why that house is special. Money cannot buy it. And they all has the parami because sincere. And they have this, what they call parami and affinity. Even Sri An and Mifong also, last time his house also, so many years with the 10 years, with the Rupang from Sumeru. The Rupang come itself, they offered it to us. Then I said, okay, wait, I checked with Sri An and Mifong. I said, can or not? We received that offer to him. Well, I told them the reason. Every Thursday class I go, I share the Dhamma, the pure Dhamma, the wisdom energy. Got nowhere to store. I realized after the class, dispersal. So that Rupang, before he offered to me, very funny one. I told Chee Way that day. For no reason, I don't know that Brother Lim. He invited me and my Kayamita. I don't know where he heard about me. I don't know. He said, go and visit. So we went and visit. So that day we visit. And he came to my classmate, Michael, my Alostar classmate, Form 5. So because of that, everything fell into place. Then there was so much joy. He received us and all that. Then on the way, when we want to leave, he received some message from up there. You know, up there is who? All those devas and those beings. Then he suddenly ran towards me. Where I was about to go to the car. He said, wait. He has to go into the place where he got the rupang. Then he called me in. Said, you look, this one suitable or you prefer this one suitable? I said, why? He said, I was told to offer to you. Then what happened? I said, you wait. He called Sui An, I called people. Sui An, Mi Fong talked to me, then he said, I check Sui An. So after that, Sui An said, okay. Then I said, okay, we take this one. Then I explained to Sui An and Mi Fong, the wisdom energy, at least can get stored. So we receive it. Wow, that day, the Kayamita full of joy. They carry the thing, transport the thing, that a lot of people carry. Then we have a consecration. I think Sui came back at that time. You know what happened or not that day? So much thing happened. Then enshrine. Then that Thursday class so different. This one, what is the difference between conscious awareness and what? Was delivered there. It come out in a book. And so many people heard this YouTube, gave me a lot of very good comment. You ask Suhi and see. So all this is like meant to be. I didn't do anything like I told you. I just echoed and flow. And like I told Chee Way, my house rupang, so many, all come by itself, except the one I bought for my wife, the Pusa and Pusa. The rest all come by itself. The two Kuan Yin, big fellow. One of them is, I forgot who, I think also from, wooden one is from this Gerald. And you know how he came, Gerald said, somebody donate to the temple where he is involved in, the Chempaka temple. So beautiful, the wooden Kuan Yin, nobody won. Then when Gerald visited me once a year or he saw the Rupa, I also got one Kuan Yin to offer to you. I said, okay lah, well, I know he's sincere. I said, okay lah, bring lah. Then I didn't know it's so beautiful, the wooden one. Actually, not cheap one. Then he delivered it in the car. Then I went down, I said, come, collect. Wow, I saw that thing. I said, meant to be. That's why the Parami very good, their family also. So they are also Wu Yan. And it's a blessing in this guy also because he kena during the currency crisis, kena kau. Then after that, he actually don't know what is happening. Then the daughter Christy somehow linked to Chempaka. Then he met me there. Then when he met me there, I was delivering the Dhamma talk there for 3 months. He keep on listening and write note at the back there. After 3 months only, he put up the hand. Asked me so many questions. Then after that, I think he convinced me. Then he come and approach me. He said, I want to share with you. Then the story come out. Then after that, he changed. Then he met up with the Hui Zhang. Then all the affinity come. Then all the monks and all those things that has affinity come. Then a lot of things happen until he completely recovered from his problem and he was having joy doing it. And now a lot of things is happening. See? From crisis, get into trouble, look for Dhamma, then got affinity, turn around, blessing in disguise. Otherwise, never look at Dhamma. And he very successful before, make a lot of money before. But at the same time, during the crisis, also kena wipe out and and really gao. So that's the sharing that you all supposed to develop the understanding and the faith. But these are people I don't know, understand? They came to me out of nowhere, and all the Rupang also come out of nowhere. So how you explain all this? You think this is fairy tale? Huh? Fantastic fairy tale. Fairy tale also not as fantastic as what really happened, the reality, I tell you. And there are so many more things that happen. That's why I tell you, you write my life biography, I tell you. Sure bestseller. I also don't know where to start. So much thing to tell. Since birth until when I connect and all those things, the evolution of this Kayamita grouping, the website, everything, and all the spiritual treatment. That's why our sharing and our affinity, I tell you, this life, you all should count your great blessing. You don't know what you actually receive, your affinity. All this is, you can never imagine. Last time I remember I hinted to Kayamita that one day when you all come to know what my nature is, I use this word, you will get a shock of your life. You ask them, that was the word I told them. But over the years, things start to happen and they know, no, this one is not just Gong Jiao, you know what is Gong Jiao, boasting and all. They realize, oh, really that one. That's why Padmasuri, they all go face to they all go. Then they travel with me spiritual trip. Oh, you can ask them. The weather and everything fall into place, very conducive. So all this, how can you understand unless you cultivate, unless you develop the Dhamma understanding? And when you develop the Dhamma, you will know what I went through, everybody can realize, can achieve. Understand? But how long? It depends. Understand? So if you have the faith, the sincerity, the affinity, and you do it, you only need three things: faith, sincerity, and diligence. The way will be there. Okay? Okay, good. We better continue our finish.
No, I brought you. After that, this is what I wish to say to Bratio. Bratio, 祝愿 Bratio 身体健康，长命百岁，法轮常转， and take us all across.
That wish granted, no problem. But like the Buddha said, he can only show you the way. You have to walk the path yourself. Understand? Finally, will be fulfilled, but could be very, very long. Understand? It depends on the individual. But don't worry. This type of parami, unshakable one. Like the karmic obstruction come also you finally will end up there. Because of this affinity. But this affinity is very rare. Like a lot of you all last time, you all don't know me, don't know my nature. You thought, lay person, teacher, come and listen. But then, after the last, since 2004, almost 20 years, you look at how much thing has happened, you start to become different. Then your life change after you learn. You become different. Your parami change. And every family like turn around. Like very blessed, very lucky. Their life like the understanding give them a lot of joy. Then less misunderstanding and conflict among their own loved ones and relationship with people. This is how the real Dhamma, when it touches your heart, you become transformed. Understand? Okay, yeah. Anything else? Finish, can get it.
Yeah, finish. That's all.
Yeah,
thank you.
Thank you. Let's rejoice. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Get it.
Good evening. Article is about my meditations, what I've been feel here. Right? So every time I come to Cameron Highland, I always feel like coming home. I want to authentic a lot of things. Okay. So normal in KL, I use a lot of one-pointedness, right? Because that is where I'm skillful in, right? So I get a lot of joys, bliss easily, right? But this round, let's say I'm going in sati, all this sort of thing. Okay, so I'm trying this mindfulness thing because the condition is very conclusive.
Conducive.
Okay. So this after the first day, the second day I try already, right? So when I go in, I just let things arising. Right? I just observe nothing arising. I just stay silent, doing nothing, thoughtless. That's it, right? So I'm observing like this. Okay. So. Not too bad. I'm achieving something, right? Okay.
You are settling down.
Okay.
You know why I say you are settling down? Do you know in the morning? You were snoring there. Having good sleep. Non-stop. But that is a good rest. Then after that, the next session, you alert now. Then even when you like that, you don't snore anymore. Understand? Means you are listening. Sometimes the brain didn't listen, never mind. This one must listen, your heart. This one listen, the vibration go in. Without you knowing, your nature know.
I do know that. You know, so
that nature will draw. So you stay here at the heart. Then it will go in. Understand? So avoid here. But please, don't because I say you try. Because before you have the mindfulness and the understanding, you try, you cannot live like I tell you. Because you every time go back there, because your thinking is all from here. When you go down here, you are detached from the brain, the memory, the thinking. It's like there is nothing. There, every time you want to do something, you must go back here, otherwise you cannot remember. But when you are here, this whole thing can transform until the brain also transforms.
No, by the time you are there, you feel very silent.
Very still. When you are here, no thought one. Very still.
But when I go in there, I have a tendency to stay very long. It might stay hours, you know, brother.
Never mind.
I'm getting
relax.
Sick, you know.
Relax into every mind state that arrives.
That's why I told my wife, it's something like that. Don't worry, you know.
I know. Last time you remember when you came over to my place, you met Mr. C. That time you say your meditation was different and all those things. Then you even told me, I don't know whether I should share this with the rest.
I don't think so.
No need to share.
It's a bit. Okay. But the question I want to ask, Brother, these 2-3 days, right? I don't have this sensation of feeling before, right? Okay. So normally when I get out from the meditation, I'm quite alert. Okay. I know what I'm doing because of the
very good.
Because of the triangle.
You know how to develop the cultivation using that Trinity triangle. Yes.
But these 2 days, there were 2-3 occasions. Then I tried to reverse back. All of a sudden, even in this room, I don't know where I am.
Oh, good.
For a few minutes. Then
For a few
minutes.
Very good.
Yes, I don't know. That's why I want to ask this question. Okay. So then it
you know what happened or not?
It takes 2-3 minutes. Why I'm here?
Because it's like the whole thing shut off, blank, understand? Completely blank, understand? Means the egoic mind disappear, understand? The egoic mind disappear means you don't know who are you, what are you, and where are you, understand? Because the thought is not connected, understand? The mundane mind. So this one is because of your condition, you stay here. Then it manifests. When it manifests, you don't understand where this is new to you, understand? But what you need to do is stabilize this. Now, no need to know. Where is a manifestation from the awareness nature. It's just like you have a glimpse. And this will give you faith. Because it's completely silent. Understand? Like not from the thought one. The whole thing. Then after that, you don't know where you are, don't know who you are or what. That's why the fear arise means the mundane mind come back, understand? then all this gone. But never mind, it comes because there is a manifestation that you're supposed to go through and you're supposed to benefit from it. And that's why luckily you asked. So what happens is, you don't have the understanding, the fear arises. Then the thought comes in. Who fear? The thought fear. Then you lose it. It's okay. That is a sign of good progress because you have developed the ability to allow that thing to be activated and manifest. But this is just the beginning. What you need to do is to stabilize this. Then remember what I say. Don't try to know. Don't try to do. Understand? Whatever mind state arises, relax in you. You have a tendency to focus there. Understand? Because of what you did when Mr. C around. So when you do that, although when you are here you're very calm, but actually you're going into concentration and absorption, then it manifests. But whatever it is, you should actually later on develop this stability and come out of your former meditation that time. Maintain the daily mindfulness. That's why I say aware of every action, every movement, everything, which you start to develop with. You say you are like more alert, more aware of what is going on. That is a good beginning. So continue to do that until there is no thought. The awareness and your bodily movement activity all become one. At that time, you will understand what I teach very differently. Okay? Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Okay, tell me you better start, otherwise we don't move.
Okay. Page 84, 15th Heart Sutra class. Part 1, 1.1. Mind is the forerunner of all things.
I thought we finished that. Yeah, we finished that. We supposed to be 1.2. Is it correct?
Correct. Wait.
Yeah, Pancha Niyama, all we gone through, isn't it? Oh, no. 1.1, we only covered some. Oh, never mind, you read through the whole thing. Read through the whole thing.
Okay. According to the Buddha, mind is the forerunner of all things, and mind made are they. Hence, through mental consciousness, we can perceive the phenomenal world of consciousness, all of the physical, mental, and nature's phenomena within life and existence. Definition: anything perceivable by the mind is a phenomenon. Contemplative wisdom can arise when you silence your mind to reflect, contemplate, and inquire into the Dharma as taught by the Buddha. Be aware and mindful of all physical, mental, and nature's phenomena within your daily life to see clearly their moment of arising, its sustenance, and passing away of all phenomena, and to realize the penetrative wisdom born of bhavana or cultivation of the four foundations of mindfulness. With the silent mind in pure awareness, one can be aware of all the vibrations and phenomena within one's form or mind, and form or body and mind. One will be able to perceive deeper into one's mind consciousness. All phenomena can be perceived by the silent mind, and it can also witness how they come and go, arise and pass away, their birth and death, etc. Hence, realizing their impermanence and empty of non-self nature, you will see them everywhere, from your bodily vibration to your heartbeat, your pulses, feelings, thought activities, perceptions and consciousness, physical, mental and nature's phenomena, etc. You only have to silence your mind to see them all as they are. What you perceive via your mundane or thinking mind is not a real condition because they are arise via thought, which is response to memory. The reality or pure perception, which is before the knowing, is very different. Human beings have the tendency to react to sense experience because of ignorance. To solve human beings' problem or suffering, one needs the Dharma. Life without Dharma is not easy to cope. Without the Dharma, there will be delusion and ignorance with regards to understanding who you are and what you are. Without self-knowledge, one will grasp and cling to one's 5 aggregates of form and mind, hence conditioning one's dukkha or suffering. Samsara or wheel of life within existence can also take the form of man and nature must harmonize. And there are the 5 universal laws or orders that govern nature. These 5 laws, 2 of them are scientific laws, Utu Niyama and Bija Niyama, and the other 3 are spiritual laws, laws of karma or Karma Niyama, laws of the mind, Chitta Niyama, and finally the law of truth or Dhamma Niyama. When you have the right understanding or right view with regards to the 5 universal orders or laws, which are like the secret of life, then you will know how to live life. When you know how to live life, you will know how to experience all the wonders and beauties of life. Then life will be very meaningful and beautiful. That is, true emptiness is wonderful existence. Understanding the 3 right views with regards to the law of karma, the 4 noble truths, and the law of dependent origination or 12 links is very important because it can transform your understanding of the Dharma to enable you to live the noble life. Thought is limited and egoic, hence it cannot free you. True mind is only pure awareness without thought.
See, repeated here, then you can understand why I explain spacious awareness and all those things. Okay, continue.
As such, it can see things as they are without the conditioning. One will come to understand clearly that in the seeing there is only the seeing consciousness, no one to see. That is before the knowing and before the delusion or Sakaya Ditti carries through to condition you into grasping and clinging onto what you see. Your craving or reactive mental intention is due to your habitual tendency born of wrong views. 1.2 Understanding thought and consciousness. Once we input the content of consciousness into our awareness, then consciousness becomes the thought. Hence, thought equals to consciousness plus its content. Initially, before the knowing or the arising of thought, there is just this spacious awareness. The moment you focus on something, you input the content of consciousness, then consciousness becomes restricted or limited and becomes a thought. Take for example, seeing. Initially in the seeing, there is only seeing consciousness, no one to see. But the moment you are preoccupied with what you see and without the wisdom, yoniso manasikara, at the moment of sense experience, then the egoic mind born of Sakaya Ditti or wrong view with regards to the atta or self has already arisen, causing you to grasp and cling onto what you see. Then your habitual tendencies of likes and dislikes, of pleasant and unpleasant, will arise to condition your mental hindrances of mind to arise. As form is the product of thought, hence thought can see form, but form cannot see thought, because thought has got higher intelligence than form. Likewise, since thought is the product of awareness, hence awareness can see or be aware of thought, but thought cannot see awareness because awareness has got higher intelligence than thought, which is limited and egoic. 1.3 Important inquiry for developing the meditative wisdom. 1. Are the feeling, perceptions, sankhara, and consciousness that arise in you really what you are? 2. If feeling and perception, etc., are you, then when they arise and pass away, how come you did not die? So who are you and what are you? 3. If the 5 aggregates of form and mind are not you, then why did they arise in you? Part 2. Heart Sutra Lesson 15, Prajna and Emptiness, page 29 to 33. 2.1 Definition of terms. profound prajna, wonderful wisdom of those who cultivate the Bodhisattva way to become Sama Sambuddha. Superficial prajna, limited to the understanding of the Four Truths and the 12 links of conditioned causation as taught at the Theravada level. Form Dharma, perceptible Dharma at the form level. First of the 5 aggregates of form and mind. Mind Dharma, non-perceptible Dharma, the remaining 4 aggregates of mind, namely feeling, perception, activities of mind and consciousness. Need awareness or mindfulness to see the mind Dharma. If one cannot see form Dharma, then it will be very difficult for them to see mind Dharma, which are more subtler and much less perceptible. Cultivators of superficial prajna can end the birth and death of their delimited segment, body and mind, but they are unable to transcend the birth and death of fluctuation on the thought. They can be enlightened because they don't have ignorance, so at the moment of death, there is no more rebirth consciousness, but their mundane mind is still there when they are still in the midst of living life. Previous lives could be animals, pretas, demons, devas, etc. Then these lives say you are a human being. So which one of these is you? None of them, isn't it? Part 3 Meditation. Post 3.1 Post Retreat Sharing 2nd to 8th August 2012 Meditation Retreat at Chempaka Buddhist Lodge conducted by Ajahn Achalo. Conditions are very conducive and the retreat was well received by all. It had also benefited so many of them in so many ways. This was made possible because of the continuity of mindfulness, bhavana and great wholesomeness expressed by all throughout the retreat, and it had also resulted in such good conditions for many of the participants to experience rather good meditative states and development of their 5 spiritual faculties. The conditions during the retreat are very conducive for good bhavana and wholesomeness training to set the base for our past cultivation to connect back to us, thus helping to speed up our cultivation. Every day we chant, take refuge, renew our precepts, pay reverential salutation, maintaining quietness, do sitting and walking meditation and mindfulness bhavana, followed by listening to the Dhamma, strengthening our view, share merits, transfer and dedication of merits, offering and receiving of dana, radiating metta, Dhamma discussion and meditation, reporting, followed by Q&A, Dhamma sharing, etc. All these are very, very wholesome and meritorious in nature, and together with the non-humans, our collective group consciousness had created a very conducive environment which was charged with a lot of very good meditative and wholesomeness energies to benefit so many of us, including all those who had one way or the other contributed to the success of this wonderful retreat. This type of retreat is more intense and useful, hence the 5 spiritual faculties and the mind had developed very much faster. It will encourage and motivate many of the participants who have benefited from it to diligently determine to continue their post-retreat cultivation. Do not be complacent, otherwise one will lose this good state of trained mind within a very short span of post-retreat heedless living again. The ability to maintain and continue this good momentum of post-retreat cultivation by integrating it into one's daily life is very important. The momentum of continuous post-retreat devotional bhavana and mindfulness training where having a very good and disciplined daily religious routine and daily awareness mindfulness training are equally important. A good daily religious routine can be in the form of at least twice a day of strict devotional and bhavana training. That is once in the morning and once at night before one sleep, followed by paying respect to the Buddha every time before you leave your house and every time when you return to your home. Maintaining awareness of all your bodily actions and movements within the present moment to cultivate your daily mindfulness until it is very stable. This training of the mind in Kaya Nupassana is to slow down your heedless habitual thinking mind and not your action and movement. Every moment of awareness or sati will help you to break the momentum of your heedless habitual thinking, thus enabling you to stabilize your daily mindfulness training.
Yeah, so this one is just for sharing because at that time, Champaka Buddhist Buddhist center or what I don't know what they call it, Buddhist center. Oh, lodge, yeah, Buddhist lodge, Champaka Buddhist lodge, CBL, yeah. Because I was invited over there to teach meditation by Brother Eng Chai. At the time he was still a lay person. Then when I accepted it, I was very surprised. The first day, the whole hall was full, 40 over came. Then after that, I continued to teach for almost 3 years, I think. Actually, before that, Eng Chai was going through, I think he tried to challenge the president. He was a deputy president. Then I think, luckily, Gerald know about the situation. He know the president is an incumbent, and Eng Chai stand very low chance of winning. So what happened was, the election went through, he lost. Then what happened was, after he lost, actually he not supposed to teach anymore and have to leave. But somehow I think he voluntarily left that place. Then he invited me to his, I don't know whether rented or private house in Tamamaya to continue. Rented? I said, no problem, I will support you. But luckily before that, Jared gave me some hint. He said, till only you can talk to Eng Chai. I can't talk to him. I said, no problem. Then he every day, Saturday class last night, fetch me there, Eng Chai. So because of that, I actually spoke to him, and he actually related to me that he's going for the election. And I gave him a very good advice. I said, no matter what happened, I actually know, based on Jared's alert me, I know he will lose. I said, no matter what happened, have faith, don't give up. I said, then I gave him some very good advice. I said, in life it's like that. Before you take the position, like you're working or what, if you are not in that senior position to make decision, let that senior boss or the person above you make the decision. You wait till your time come, understand? Otherwise, sure conflict, misunderstanding. That's why he went into that. But he had good intention. He want to promote the English, what they call speaking, sharing of the Dhamma, and get that place to be more conducive for people to learn Dhamma. So he got that good intention. But whatever happened, I say, have faith. So after that, luckily he developed the faith. Then somehow he got a condition to renounce. I think he is already now full-fledged monk, still in Myanmar. Oh, Taiping. Oh, he came back now. So what happened was, Jared was very kind. Jared said, well, still don't worry. Eng Chai's activity all shut down. But your meditation, I make sure I talk to Hui Zhang, will remain as usual. So that's why I continue to teach there. Because he himself benefited. After he sat at the back for 3 months, asked me questions, he came to the understanding why his life like that. Then he has faith in the Buddha Dhamma. So the rest is history. And because I teach there for so long, that whole, like charge up also, But very funny, I look around, the Buddha Rupang is made of fiberglass, correct? Not solid one, but yet the energy they very strong, charge out.
So many great masters in the room.
Oh, no wonder. Then when Achalo came, he first time come over to Malaysia conduct retreat. So after then because I went there, I was there to have a. Then he also find it very strange, right? Energy very good. Everybody very happy. That's why I wrote this purposely to share with Kalimita so that they know. But what happened was when I was there, because I was working that time. So when I was there, I had to take break to go back to office and all those things. So when I was there, I think lunchtime or what. So he was very happy to see me. Then suddenly I left. He didn't know why I left. So he panicked. He chased after me. He said, Betul, did I say something wrong? I said, no. I said, you're doing fine. That's why after that, I think the first time he told me, first time he actually come out and teach. So a lot of things, not sure. So he prepared a lot of things. But he very good at chanting. They all like his chanting. So the faith, all those things, that's why the energy all charge up. But my side, I teach meditation, the wisdom energy. That's why all these people, they went there with the faith. They experience a lot of good mind state. But I want them, after you leave, you don't continue the daily routine, you will lose back, go back to square one very fast. So that was what it was. Okay, now continue. Tell me. 88, 89.
Page 89, 16th Heart Sutra class, Part 1, 1.1. Sense spaces, contemplative wisdom, and daily mindfulness. The 6 internal sense bases are our 5 physical sense bases and our 1 mind base, and the 6 external sense bases are the respective 6 sense data object like color, shape, and forms for the eye, vibration, sound, music, noise, etc. for the ear, etc. Upon contact of mind, their respective sense door consciousness comes to be, and like the physical laboratory experiment of the light bulb.
Physics, not physical. Physics laboratory experiment.
Okay, thank you. Physics laboratory experiment of the light bulb. The switch and the battery, upon contact, the light bulb lights up naturally. So in the same way, our sense door consciousness is also naturally conditioned arising. That is, upon contact of mind with their respective sense bases and sense objects, their respective consciousness comes to be. Contemplative wisdom refers to the second turning wisdom called Cinta Maya Panya, whereas the meditative or bhavana type developed via cultivation of the 4 foundations of mindfulness refer to the third turning wisdom called Bhavana Maya Panya. Wisdom is always linked to harmony. This is the reason why the wise ones are always in harmony and at peace with all things, no matter what happens. Sensual desire and ill will are the first 2 hindrances of the mind that will always arise when one reacts to one's sense experiences without wisdom. Reaction or stirring of mind also implies disharmony via wanting things our way. Memory is useful for remembering one's house address, name, and bank account and signature, etc., but not for grasping, clinging, and holding on onto unhappy, sad, and fearful memories of our psychological hurts and emotional past, etc. These scars of memories must not be clung onto, otherwise they can condition one's sadness, grief, sorrow, and lamentation, fear, insecurities, unhappy emotion, etc. Memories should be left in the brain as it is, like the ROM and RAM in the computer. That is, do not cling onto it, but only access it. assess it when we need
need
to make use of it to perform certain useful and appropriate actions or function.
RAM means random access memory. You only access it when you need to. So your brain is the same. You stay at the heart there, awareness there. You only need to go up there when you need to arise the thought or function as a human being to share or to do whatever. Understand? No? So like the computer, RAM only, RAM means random access memory. Yeah? ROM is read-only memory for programming. Okay? So in a way, quite similar. Okay? Yeah, continue.
True or actual meditation only begins when one's daily mindfulness has stabilized. That is when one is always aware and heedful throughout the day. To investigate the Buddha Dharma in daily life, we are cultivating the four foundations of mindfulness to truly understand who we are, what we are, how we function as a human being via self-knowledge, and how we become what we are via understanding how our mind stirs at every moment of sense experience, and how we are conditioned into various mind states of suffering due to our own delusion and ignorance. The silent mind in clear stable awareness or mindfulness will enable us to be aware of the sense door consciousness that arise at every moment of sense experiences, thereby enabling us to witness all of the Buddha Dharma like the Four Noble Truths, the law of dependent origination, etc., as taught by the Buddha within our own form and mind or phantom length body. This witnessing via the direct seeing can give rise to a lot of wisdom leading to the awakening or enlightenment in the here and the now. Part 2, Heart Sutra Lesson 16, Prajna and Emptiness, page 32 to 33. 2.1. Silence your mind and be aware from within or inside to realize the true mind. Then you will understand why only wisdom frees and liberates the mind and nothing else. Then you can understand Master Xuan Hua's commentary that states, with wisdom you can very naturally reach the other shore of nirvana. Very easily, very naturally. You get to the other shore without any need, expend any effort at all. 2.2. Is the divine innocence of a newborn baby the same as the enlightened state? Question. Is the divine innocence of a newborn baby the same as the enlightened state? Brother Teo replied, no. The newborn baby condition is different. Only the mind state of pure perception is quite similar. The reason being, in the case of the baby, that the so-called pure perception comes about via a brain that is still quite innocent and pure, in the sense that it is not conditioned by any memories, views, opinions, conditioning or concept and words as yet. So the main difference is that mind state is not born of wisdom, whereas for those of the enlightened ones, their perception are still pure perception, despite their memories, conditioning, etc. Due to their wisdom, and there is clarity within their pure perceptions. That is, they are like a lotus flower. They are still pure and above the lotus pond, even though they originate from the filthy lotus pond below. Part 3 Meditation 3.1. 5 ways to overcome unwholesome thoughts.
I think this one can skip. Last time we already done. Yeah. 3.2.
3.2. Is it alright to indulge in positive thought during formal sitting meditation? Question. Is it alright to indulge in positive thoughts during formal sitting meditation? For example, like recalling thoughts of doing good deeds, etc. Brother Teo replied, not advisable, because it is like trying to create good memories for a good state of happy mind moment, which is a form of thinking and sensual indulgence or craving for these happy mind states, whereas radiating loving kindness or metta is different because it is not thinking. It is from the heart with the pure feeling of true metta. You are silent and you radiate that peaceful metta sincerely from your heart. When you are in the sitting posture during formal meditation training, try not to do that because it will not bring about the Bhavana Maya Panya, the meditative wisdom born of the three turnings of the four.
Third turning.
Sorry.
Born of the third turning.
Thank you. One of the third turning of the Four Noble Truths. During the formal sitting meditation, your main focus is to initially train and tame the heedless thinking mind into relaxed state of silent inner awareness. Then after it has stabilized, keep it silent and just be aware within to understand what is going on within our own form and mind, so as to develop the third turning direct seeing wisdom as taught by the Buddha. Understand that the first and second turning wisdom are less penetrative than the third turning wisdom, which is born of the direct seeing. Hence, the second turning wisdom via reflection, contemplation, and inquiry into the truth as proclaimed by the Buddha should only be done during normal daily mindfulness training and silent, relaxed, contemplative sessions and moments.
Continue.
Okay, page 93, 17.
This direct seeing, you must understand it. 1.1.
Okay. 17 Heart Sutra class, part 1, 1.1, direct seeing. Direct seeing refers to the silent mind in pure awareness, to see things as they are without any thought to arise the third turning wisdom, Bhavana Maya Panya. If you have wisdom, the five aggregates of form and mind will not be a problem because they will be non-grasping aggregates, reversing the light of awareness to shine within to cultivate the daily mindfulness with clear comprehension or sati sampajanya is very important. Part 2, Heart Sutra, Lesson 17, Prajna and Emptiness, page 29 to 33. 2.1. The three types of wisdom like whenever you are not peaceful or not happy, the evil roots of greed, hatred, and delusion are there, whereas wisdom leads to peace, harmony, love, happiness, and joy. This is the Dharma to contemplate constantly, and it is a very good check for all cultivators. Buddha reprimanded Amnanda on the saying, see no evil, hear no evil, then you are peaceful. Because according to the Buddha, evil or not evil is all in the mind. The world is the world and it is not a problem. If you have wisdom to confront its realities, for nobody can make you unhappy or miserable unless you allow yourself to be so via your own delusion. There are three types of wisdom light. 1. First wisdom light. The light of prajna of language is equivalent to the first turning wisdom called Sutta Maya Panya. Second, wisdom light. The light of prajna of contemplation, illumination, is equivalent to the second turning wisdom called Chinta Maya Panya. 3. Third wisdom light. The light of prajna of characteristics of actuality is equivalent to the direct seeing wisdom of the third turning called Bhavana Maya Panya. Return all external forms or manifestation created by mind to mental consciousness, then mental consciousness to the pure awareness, or through mind to realize the Buddha nature or oneness nature, which is also the source of all things.
So now you understand the four circle, very important. Pay attention to it and try to understand it. Because in the Thursday class Unicode, every session I make use of this same diagram to teach. And everything is there. And when you understand, a lot of very deep, profound understanding and teaching can be shared. So do actually go into the video recording from our website on all this Unicode sharing, the recent sharing and Padmasuri house. Yeah. Wait, the mic.
Regarding 3.2 is that the question asked about should we have happy mind movement during our meditation? Because then I think answer was about thoughts. The question is, I think quite a lot of Dharma teachers teaches when we are during our fasting moment, last breath, things like that, it's that thing of good thoughts.
You believe it, right?
And also people around, if they are around there, try to remind or recall, get the person.
You believe it, right?
If I know this, then definitely not. Because it's thoughts.
Not only thought, you must understand what is coming. Before you die, you don't have mindfulness, you don't have Dhamma, especially mindfulness, theoretical Dhamma no use. Do you know, long before their last thought moment, karmic consciousness take over. You go and prepare. This last minute hope to be enlightened, no. The saying in Mandarin is what? 抱佛脚. 临时抱佛脚. You understand? No?
Yeah, I understand.
Last minute,
that.
if like that, no need to cultivate. Last minute, right thought, good thoughts, rebirth in the day. You think law of karma allow you to do that? Like that, like take Maggie Mee, shortcut enlightened. That's why every night I go down, I take Maggie Mee. Want to join me? Where got such thing? Don't be gullible. These are all the teaching that people teach. But there is one, the Tibetan one, the Powa practice. That one possible, but also very, very difficult. You must have the parami. They believe you are the monk, you are well trained. Then before you die, there is a window where you can become enlightened. Because when you die, the last thought moment actually is ceased for a moment. But you die already, understand? Then they say, capitalize on that. So when you can maintain awareness and be with that, then you realize cessation. You enlighten. The monk will guide you and all those things before you die. You think possible? Because you have to be really well cultivated and you make the adittan, the vowels, and then only this one. Very slim chance, but there is a bit, very, very slim probability. But people love this type of, to me is, what for? Shortcut, last minute. If last minute can happen, like what certain religion teach, don't believe now, do all the wise now. Last minute baptize or last minute believe, promise you eternal heaven. You try lah. That's why they say donate all, then profess, join. Then eternal heaven waiting for you. You believe or not? The money game? Now also promise you 22% all those things. So most of them are scam. But sometimes they able to trick gullible people. You know why? Coming. In the past they trick people to believe all those things. So karma is not what you think. That's why if without this Dhamma understanding, you don't see the manifestation of Dhamma, karma, not Dhamma, karma. You cannot understand it. Because when you cultivate, when you are near to enlightenment, it shows it to you, this law of karma. Everything you do, when your mental intention is negative, immediately the repercussion, excuse me, the repercussion immediately comes. It showed it to me before I connect in 1989. Until inside me, my nature know. In Hokkien, you understand? You will never have that ability not to believe. But it's like that one, you see coming one. Every time you arise that thought, pop, come. A very chair one. Until you realize this is the nature's law, this is what is, not for you to believe or don't believe. It operates like that one, Then you dare to break, come on. Not worthwhile, understand? All this cultivator will go through. That's why they don't have that one. There is no such thing. I heard like that. Then some tell me before that. I heard from monk. I from famous master. They claim already Arahant. I say, if you want to believe all this, up to you. If you don't know how to find out, don't know how to investigate, and don't have the wisdom, the karmic past got that tendency to be gullible, then you end up, you reap what you sow, understand? To me, forget about taking shortcut. Be sincere, have faith, understand? Then diligently do. Why you want to listen to all this? It's like in the exam. Hey, I got question, or you want? How much? The first fellow may be very high. But after that, everybody got already become photostat. 10 cents, 1 copy. Then come out, your bogus one. Then June, the whole exam, wow, and now and where? What for you do this kind of thing, understand? No, what for? If you are a cultivator, you will not think like that. Anyway, thanks for the question. At least I can explain that. Okay.
Is outside, basically most of the, they tell you this.
Not really outside. Not really outside. A lot of people believe, I can tell you. Buddhists also believe. Because it's so logical, isn't it? They say, last thought moment, encourage him or make sure he think of the wholesome state or happy state, so that your last thought moment is conditioned by what you think, understand? Because the second last thought condition the last thought. So he said, you happy, joy, think of the good moment, then you will be born in the happy line, understand? Deva line. If karma work like that, no need to cultivate everything, understand? If Buddha can make you enlightened, he no need to be so uncompassionate. It can't be done, understand? Can be done all these things, the Buddha will have taught you, understand? You check the Tibetan he got this style of teaching or not. The Buddha say habitual tendency, whatever you do very often will become your habit. And before you die, the karmic consciousness take over, the habitual tendency come out. You are a butcher. Last minute, because of that karma, you behave, the karmic consciousness take over, you behave like the animal you slaughter. Understand? Then a lot of people tell me, before they die, they saw, you know what is Lao Huan Xiong? Before they die, they become like Huan Xiong, hallucinate. They say they see who, they see their departed relative. Then some, before they about to die, the karmic consciousness reach their vibration, they see ghosts. They see non-human. Then the non-human threaten him, panic him. I witnessed one cancer patient. She was full of fear at her prime, 40 over years old. Kena cancer, breast cancer, because her job was high stress. Head of HR, public listed company. It turned out later on, after I helped her, then I came to know it was my other star classmate sister. That's why a lot of affinity. Finally, I met the classmate, then everything fall into place. So what happened was, because of her condition, she went to the hospital because under HR got insurance also. So the doctor, I think, also wants her to go through the surgery first, and after that chemo, we have good money, understand? So before she had her surgery and the chemo, she was admitted to the hospital. Then what happened was, that night, she freaked out. Everywhere she see, in front of her, above her, at the window, at the side, in the what there, he saw all this non-human telling him, you are going to die, you are going to whatever. Then you won't live beyond how many days? 1 day or 2 days or no. Then your daughter, so she freaked until the whole hospital thought something wrong. Then the doctor was called in, and the doctor called the husband to come. He said, better ask your wife to go back. This state of mind, I operate also no use. Then you know what happened. They're supposed to go back. Then because the husband also don't believe her, they thought she hallucinated. So what happened was, the very good friend of her happened to be the one that learned meditation from me, and have faith. My first batch one, have faith in me. So he called me out. He said, Bro Gerald, my very close friend, good friend, got problem. Breast cancer, then like that. They also don't know what to do with it. Then he said, can you help her? I said, depend. If she is willing to meet me, then let me know, then I go. Then he said, yes, no. So that night I went, together with my Sakyamuni student, went there. The house was quite decent because they are quite successful. But what happened is there are 2 dogs inside there. The dog were howling, There are a lot of non-human there. But these are the Peta Raima. So I went there, they all ring the bell, then we go in. When I was there, I already knew what happened. I very sensitive. Then I said, cannot be like that. So I went in. Then I went in. Of course, they caged the dog up, but still howling and everything. Then after I went in, she like cannot look at me, like also don't know me. Then like talk to the friend, like don't know what to do. So I said, never mind. I said, can I sit? Then he said, yes. Then I said, can do me a favor. I want to help her by having the merit. So I said, can offer me a drink or not? Means plain water also, never mind. Because she can afford, she got a maid. He called the maid to come and offer me. So anyway, I still rejoice. I said, thank you. Then I straight away knew something was not right. But you see, she like full of fear, very intense. I can feel that fear and that anxiety also, like the karmic thing, very strong. Then I started the conversation. I say, I would know her name. I addressed her. I said, I was told you want me to come and explain to you very likely why you're going through all this experience and how you can understand that maybe it can help you. Then he starts to calm down. Then he talked to the friend. He said, this one is Brother Teo. I said, yeah, he saw I was a lay person. Or maybe he expect a monk or don't know what, I don't know. He said he's a meditation teacher. Then after that he said, okay, I will tell you what happened. But please, don't laugh at me. So he told me what happened in the hospital. You can see all those. Nobody believed him. Then I told him, I said, don't worry, normal. Normal means what? Quite common with people like that. So I said, very likely, I said, these are real non-human. I said, you are not hallucinating. But I cannot tell him the truth, her the truth. You know what? Her karmic consciousness has become like so bad, about to die. The vibration is like the non-human already. That's why she can see them. I said, these one do exist. But they are really non-human, nobody, nothing. You don't worry. Don't panic, don't fear. You radiate metta, smile to them, and tell them, I meant no harm. I know you are here before me. So in our society, the hospital, if we are admitted, we pay for it. The doctor or saying will attend to us. So please help us out or help look after the place so that I will have gratitude, gratefulness, and I will radiate love and metta to you. Then she suddenly become like very different. The eye like bright a bit. He said, wait, Mr. Teo, wait. He called the husband down. He want the husband to listen that she's not hallucinating. Then after that, the husband came down. Then he said, what must I do? I said, when you understand what you are going through, I said, this one is related to stress, definitely. Otherwise, you're so young, how can you get this type of disease? Then I said, are you a Buddhist? He said, not really. He said, but you follow the mother to the temple with Sunday. Oh, I said, very good, enough already. Then I said, if I talk in the Buddhist sense, is it acceptable to you? He said, no problem. I say, you must understand the Buddhist teaching. You reap what you sow, do good begets good, do evil begets evil. Then there is such thing as the law of karma and all those things, I say. So, all this non-human, I say, when you fall sick, when your condition is bad, they actually appear. But I cannot say your karmic consciousness like that, you are going to die. Actually going to die. But because of what I did, he got insomnia, no, cannot sleep. Day and night fear, no, before he enter hospital, when he enter hospital, cannot sleep. Insomnia and fear, very severe depression and all things. So what happened was I told her, I said, you learn how to radiate love and metta. So I teach her Metta Bhavana, the book. But I didn't bring the book. So I said, you silence your mind, you develop calmness. Then I said, you believe in Kuan Yin, you have faith in Kuan Yin, you recite Namo Kuan Yin Bodhisattva or Kuan Si Yin Pusa, Da Zhi Da Bei Kuan Si Yin Pusa. Then I said, after that you calm yourself down, then you radiate metta. May I, starting with yourself, be well and happy. Feel the well-being, the happiness, the vibration, the peace, the calmness. Then after you have developed, you radiate to other beings. May all beings within this vicinity, known and unknown, seen and unseen, also be well and happy. Well and happy. May they all too be free from suffering, free from enmity, free from ill will. May no harm come to them. May there be love, may there be peace, may there be, what is the other one? Joy. Joy. So because of that, she very excited. She said, wait. You go and get exercise book, write down, one by one. Then I say, you got chanting table, no? Put on the Buddhist chanting and all those things. It can be Kuan Yin or Amitabha or whatever. Let the vibration clean up your vibration. Well, I went in so eerie, negative energy. Then the non-human everywhere, the dog was howling and everything. Then I say, ask for forgiveness. Wow, what time already? 9:15 already. Ayo, Padmasuri still want to do the chanting after. Okay, I quickly finish it. Yeah. You know what happened after I teach her all this, ask for forgiveness, all this. For the first time, she starts to have like hope. Then he told me what now? He said, Brother Teo, do you know I got a lot of friends? They come and visit me. They make me worse. I said, why? The Buddhists come, you chant Kuan Mima, you chant the Buddha's name, you chant Namo Tassa, chant everything, he said. I already panic, I cannot take all this. Then the Christian come, you come to my church, you believe. He said, I actually become worse. I said, then I tell my husband to ask them to go back, but politely. Then after I explained, he only came to know. I said, definitely stress. He said, yeah, my job, HR, under pressure. He told me, the MD, the secretary call, once he see the light from the MD officer, cold fear. Your body 80% water, no? With this type of fear, stress, suffering, misery, and responsibility, I say the cell will mutate and cancer will come. And this is your karmic. In the past, you actually cause people to stress and all those things. You reap what you now you become the victim. Last time you CEO or big boss, you whack people. Then they go through, they also cannot cancer maybe like you. Then now you become a victim, you cannot. Then he understands all this. I said, no need to worry, no need to fear. Once you radiate this metta, understand, ask for forgiveness, you will receive a very good response. Because this will reverse the karmic thing. And you know what happened after he wrote down? He said, thank you so much. At least for the first time, somebody explained to me what happened to her, how she ended up like that. Then he asked me how to reverse. I said, you do this metta first. Then when you recover, you come and see me. I teach you meditation and all things. Wow, she become very different. And that night, for the first time in many, many days or weeks, he can sleep nicely. He have a good real sleep. No more insomnia or those things. The next day, she was full of joy. Called the close friend and told me. Then I said, Sadhu, actually when I went back, I also sent metta, I invoke power of merits of the drinks he offered to me and the faith. Then I know got feeling. Otherwise, cannot listen. But I saw the causes and conditions. Then I said, when you have love, you radiate metta, ask for forgiveness, your karmic past, that one will dissolve. Then all this positive vibration, the chanting in the house, will reverse the negative energy of your house. Then your life will improve. And after that, he actually listened to what I say. I say the chemo, or you have to check with the doctor. Make sure they advise you on the consequence of it. So he went through the operation without problem. No. Then after I teach him to radiate metta, he go back to office. Not office, sorry, the hospital. The non-human no more already. Then I received the message. I told the close friend, my Kayamita student, I said she passed through the danger already. That karmic consciousness matched the non-human one. I said that one gone already. That's why he cannot see them. Right? Means passed already. Means he will survive. Don't worry. Yeah. Then really survive for 1 whole year. But after she survived, then she came and learned meditation after that. Then she developed very good progress and understanding. But somehow, coming, he decided to go back and work again. Then after don't know how many months after he worked, relapsed. Second time, very difficult to fight. But she very good. Before she released the karma, he talked to me and said, Brother, thank you so much. With your teaching, I am not scared of dying. I know death is nothing. But the only thing I need to take care is my husband, my 2 daughters. She really loved them. I said, no problem, you do what you have to do. Then she did. Then finally, at the hospital, when she admitted, because something happened and she knew, she called me out. The husband was, I think, engaged with the office or what. The husband came later. I went there. SJBA, the hospital. She actually... SJMC, sorry, SJBA, become temple. Sorry, SJMC, Subang Medical Center. So, when there, I held her hand, I said, don't worry. Develop the faith and go in. But coming, the time has come. Well, she was inside. Before the doctor can do anything, he suddenly freaked out. Very loud. Then I heard from outside. I tried to radiate metta. Cannot. The karmic is very strong. Time is for her to go away. A short moment, she didn't suffer. Within 5-10 minutes, I think 5 whole minutes, no more sound. Then before that, the husband hasn't come. Then they all do all the preparation. Then the husband comes, they inform the husband. And she just passed away peacefully like that. So a lot of this sort of thing, when you understand, if there is condition, you can help people. Understand? And these are real life examples. And when she recovered, she was so happy. She traveled and all those things. But finally, I don't know why she decided to go and work. That was the one that they call break the camel's back. The last straw that breaks the camel's back. So sometimes it's like that. Time to go, no bargain. Law of karma, impersonal. You don't care whether you are a holy guy or what. Like the live wire, you know. You think you meditator, cultivator, you go and touch without insulation, it won't execute you. how holy you are also, the nature's law, palm, you finish as a high voltage. So law of karma is impersonal. You reap what you sow. The time come, the condition come, everything fall in the world, pop, you go. Understand? Some very smooth, some suffer, depend on your karma. Okay, we better end. Padmasuri, you want to do your chanting? Come. Yeah. 来了，叫那个 Sakyamuni Buddha。你说你在那边台湾的 teacher teach you all， 你一个人站啊，你站出来，全部人 create affinity 嘛，他们也听得到，学得到啊。It's like 地藏王 got their own 地藏王的那个 mantra or whatever， I think Sister Alicia know， 地藏王的是什么来的？可以啊，then they try to recite, no problem. So at least they listen, then they can also learn. And this one, the first time you listen and you have faith, you create affinity. And this one is actually Sakyamuni don't really like the Pure Land do this type of thing and all those things. I explained to Padmasuri. Sakyamuni Buddha, he cultivated through the wisdom way. So he liked to use the Dhamma and the Sasana to actually transform living beings and take them across. Okay. Yeah, this one I think similar to Tizang Wang Pusa, except different pronunciation.
It's like the old many Beng Lim.
I know that one is quite yeah. Because some of the Sifu they know. Yeah, Alicia. Yeah, 可以，等一下Yeah, you start. Just chant short one. Chant 3 times maybe. 3 次. So let us listen attentively, develop the affinity. Then after that you all can rejoice together.
Or shall we start with Namo Tassa?
Can. Please, homage to thee, the blessed one, the worthy one, the full end.
Namo Tassa
Bhagavato Arahato Sama Sambuddhassa.
Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Sama Sambuddhassa.
Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Sama Sambuddhassa.
Om Mani Mani Mahamuni Swaha. Om Muni Muni Mahamuni Swaha. Om Muni Muni Mahamuni Swaha.
Okay, let us rejoice. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Alicia suggests that we chant Om Mani Padme Hum. Yeah. In you have.
But before that, maybe this one struck me because there is another version. Don't know where I.
Good. You chant it out.
I hope I can remember the lyrics, something like that.
Do you chant it out? Yeah, on it.
Muni Muni Namo Photoye, something like that.
Oh, okay. Sadhu.
Muni Muni Namo Photoye. Sorry.
Never mind, it's okay. So at least we come to know there are different versions of it, which is very good. Okay, we chant the Om Mani Padme Hum to invoke our affinity with Kuan Yin, Bodhisattva. I will ring the bell.
慈大悲广大灵感观世音菩萨。南无大慈大悲广大灵感观世音菩萨。南无大慈大悲救苦救难广大灵感观世音菩萨。
Let's rejoice. Huh? Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Then we get Alicia to chant Tisangwangan so that we make affinity with Earth Store Bodhisattva. Yeah, pass the mic to Alicia.
I don't know I can do it because
Sadhu.
because
不用紧，慢慢来。
观世音菩萨。
Never mind, slowly. Yeah. I think she must have felt something, asked us to chant Om Mani Padme Hum.
Actually, something prompted me to download there's a 108 times one.
Oh, good.
Maybe while she recover, we can chant, follow.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I play lah.
You play now. And you continue. 那个你说观世音很慈悲的东西，你感应到什么？
看我在躺着的时候，忽然间，他好像我相应，然后我就给 respect，然后我就哇，那个我们那边然后一直在我的
心里面自己唱啊，沙丢。No wonder my daughter also first night also requested that.
That was before retreat, you know. I downloaded it. Something made me download. Then
that's why
yesterday
before the retreat she go and download the 108 times.
Then yesterday I request something.
Yeah, there is a connection. That's why Alicia, when she lie down meditate, the thing came. Then the Om Padme Hum just play inside. That's why she requests just now. All this because my way is the wisdom way one. I cannot touch psychic one. I cannot know all this one. So there is no way for the message to come unless this great being wants to come. Then it will come in a different way. But when I conduct retreat or I go spiritual retreat or one of the Kayamita will receive all this one. Then they will come and tell me that they received message. Then we will chant, we will share. Then there was 1 year. One Kayamita sister came. She was actually a Christian last time. And you know what happened? He suddenly come and tell me, he said, Bro, there is some message up there. Go to her. and asked me to like receive the message. Then he said up there, want me to know what happened. So actually I was resting in my room. You know what happened around that retreat? Mimi, Joyce, and another one. Macy. Macy was the one with the message. But there was another one. That Monica. Li Hun. That very special, powerful, non-human. But this one is not the Pitaraima. This one is up there. Wow, you're full of joy. He came now. Then he said, I got something for you. The voice just came out. I think a lot of coming to witness. 你有一份 Then Joyce, 你也有一份 Then Li Hun, 你也有一份 Then this is the no link, first time come, Christian background. Someone asked me, I was a Christian before, can I do Buddhist chanting? But the message came to her, the body can receive. Then come and tell me, but up there, don't know who want the message to be conveyed to you. Then he told me what happened. Then I come, then I asked around, then they told me, yeah, but to do so, very strange phenomenon happened. And this is a meditation hall now. Then how you explain all this? Understand? So this Kanye also same. Then one year I told you the Singapore one, you remember? Song's friend, Jia. He said Junti Pusa asked us to create affinity channel. Then I go and read his biography. Then I know he's a very special being. He's the only one that the vow. You chant don't know how many 100,000 times. Can break your karma. Can help you to clear your karma. First Bodhisattva that has this vow. So a lot of things. That's why I told you here, this area, the great being's energy everywhere, understand? And very conducive. 1989 when I came, I felt all this energy. Then I connect and I went into cessation. That's why I suddenly went into the oneness, the spacious awareness without center awareness. That's why after that I understand everything. When I connect. Then later on my past start to come back to me. So it's not fairy tale anymore. Because not I do, they come and tell me it happened to them. All the Kayamita you ask around. Apart from Suyan and Mi Fong, my classmate and MU, I don't know you all. Of course my daughter and my wife. The rest of you, do I know you? I don't know you, understand? You mean pakat, like the sales one, or go and give like sharing. Oh, I take this medicine. Last time I crippled, cannot walk. Now suddenly I can walk. Then or the pastor or the very convincing. But this one no salesmanship, no marketing, nothing. You want, you come. You got affinity, you come. You don't have affinity, never mind. Then free and easy. No restriction. Hey, cannot talk, cannot walk, cannot do. Yes, how you heard Jingyao shouting across. I mean, you are a cultivator, you cannot tolerate it with the snoring or that. You say you are Dhamma practitioner, you got Dhamma. Susala, understand? That's why if you can go through all this, when you pass the test, then you go to the retreat like Songgo, cannot make noise, all very strict. That's why he went into very beautiful mind state, understand? You're so conducive. This type of environment also you can go in. That type, kacang putih that's very fast you go in. Continue, sorry.
我在准提菩萨那边看到，一下子看上去，他原来是成佛的陀罗尼，他的达拉尼啊。
呀，达拉尼，对。成佛的，
所以我在唱地藏菩萨的行踪。
可以。
但是要不要写呢？
写了，可以吗？你还记得吗？这样写？
我只会唱
你唱不用写，这样。Let us 3次，Let us listen attentively, then after that rejoice. this will develop affinity with Tizangwang Pusa. Well, this chanting also came to her by itself. When she was at the Ziyingdong, the Xianhua's branch monastery, she suddenly don't know what happened. She got something that asked her to sit in front of that great being. And she don't know it's Tizangwang Pusa. Then after that, suddenly that chanting come. She don't know what that chanting is. Until later, go back Google, then realize Tizangwang Pusa. Then go and check with the temple, that statue is Tizangwang Pusa. That's why she got great affinity with Tizangwang Pusa. No wonder she come with suffering one, then meet me. Then after that, everything fall into place. Because Tizangwang are famous for what? Go down to hell and save living beings. All the chronic one. Depression 16 years old. Came out of it, become beautiful, no need medicine, no need anything. Sadhu. Okay, ni chant.
Om ha ha ha, Bun Swamati Soha. Om ha ha ha, Bun Swamati Soha. Om ha ha ha, Bun Swamati Soha.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. This is very beautiful. We develop extra close affinity with Tizangwang Pusa and also Sakyamuni. Your normal respect, you already create affinity, but that strong one is those who know their secret for how or whatever. These are normally those that affinity with them one. Then only they can receive all this, understand or not? Like the for how or Amitabha, this life, I automatically can recognize, can chant one. The moment the Amitofo, 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 this one re-vibrate inside my nature. When I was driving, when I was mindful, then I realized no one chanting. I was not chanting, but this chanting came out. Then my mindfulness was then I suddenly realized I have to stop my car. I was driving now. Because that thing keep on playing now. Then I stopped at the roadside, I silent. Then I went into that until the awareness and the chanting as one, that no one is chanting now. That's why after that, I finish. Then I continue to drive. That's why I know why the Mahayana teaching, the chanting, can develop the faith, the understanding, and the nature inside are matched. Means it developed the awareness nature. That's why I understand all this. And this time I never learned. No teacher teach me Mahayana except Shenhua. Shenhua teach me one is the talk I listen only. Of course, I bought the translation book, my brother. But I read, I understand. I read, understand. I listen to his that type of Mandarin. My wife Chinese school teacher also cannot understand, but I understand now. Like the one that I used to recite. I think AB can remember. 魔有魔真道，真道才有魔，越魔越光亮，光亮更要魔，魔道路出佛，现出本来佛。I no need to remember. The moment he recite, I was full of joy. 魔有魔真道 you know the pun, 魔 is Mara. The other one is grind. Only true practitioner, true Dhamma, got Mara after them. But Shenhua didn't know. But he also do concentration last time. He also vowed for psychic, all those things. That's why he faced a lot of Mara attack and coming and all things. But for me, my nature, no. That's why I cannot touch psychic. The moment I touch psychic, I gone. I can know a lot of things like Shenhua did. But my wisdom will be like Chee Way. You try to do things your way, you have to sacrifice certain things. Because if I don't accord and flow, well, my nature is like that. This is the way my nature flow. If I want to have psychic just because I'm curious and I think this one very useful, can help me to become famous and all those things, then you are tempted to have it, isn't it? But my nature, no, cannot touch. That's why this life when I come, they teach me all the funny method, I cannot do it. I finally end up doing my own one, anapanasati. Then I understand all this one. Yeah. So different people, different. So that poem is for people who go energy field thought based one. 魔有魔真道，真道才有魔。越魔越光亮，光亮更要魔。魔道入出佛，现出本来。Then the Buddha nature arise. Okay, I think better end.
Okay.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. We have to transform it.
Yes.
No wonder today weather very good. A lot of things happening. A lot of Kaimeta develop very good progress and all those things. Then now we share merits with all beings. Akasata cha bhumata devanaga mahindika punyam tang anumoditva chirang rakantu loka sasana ittavata jamehi sampadan punya sampadan sabbe deva anumodantu sabba sampati siddhya idang me nyatinang hotu sukita hontu nyatayo idang me nyatinang hotu sukita hontu nyatayo idang me nyatinang hotu sukita hontu nyatayo Devo asatu kalena sasa sampati heto cha vito bhavatu loko cha raja bhavatu dhammiko imina punyam kamena mame bala samagamo Sattang samagamo hotu yawa nivana patiya sadhu sadhu sadhu. Okay, pay respect mindfully to Lord Buddha, Kind Buddha, and all the worthy one. Then I will get Sui to play the Om Mani Padme Hum 108 times. Let it chant by itself. Yeah. You let it chant by itself. Sadhu, because they need, because Kuan Yin is very compassionate, and they need to create all this condition and affinity. So play.
Okay, play now.
Yeah, play.
Okay.
The rest of the light except this row here in front, leave it. Okay? Want to sing together, you can.
No need, it is here.